Just a second. Okay, actually, we got our first clip. So the first time a viewer of this clipped part of the stream. It's hilarious too, though. It's like right. It's the it was the rebel farmers, because since we're kind of hostile with Empire, rebel farmers would work with us, and we're like, well, we kind of want to be helping rebel farmers because we're kind of playing like we're trying to convince them onto our side. It makes sense. And then all of them just kill him. So thank you, Cryogenic. That was the first clip I think anyone, as far as I know. I made highlights, but I don't think there's a. Feels like everyone's moving real slow, doesn't it? Everything feels like it's going real slow. Let's have someone run, see if that's just. Maybe not. For some reason I kind of felt like it was a little bit of a lag. The game speed was slowed down a little bit. Maybe. Just ever so slightly. There seems to be just a tiny bit of lag. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if it's a Death Storm or something. I don't know if that's on your guys' end too. Oh, no. Oh. Let's close that. The bitrate's doing a bit rough too. So you guys might have a bit of lag at the start. Hopefully you guys can still hear me all right. Let's close that. Whoa, the sound's real loud too. The bitrate's doing a bit rough too. So you guys might have a bit of lag at the start. Hopefully you guys can still hear me all right. Let's close that. Whoa, the sound's real loud too. The bitrate's doing a bit rough too. Hold on, so you guys might have repeats. Hold on. Let's give it a second to try to sort itself out. See if I can't fix it a little bit. It is recording, right? Looks like it's recording. Sounds really boxy. I don't know about you guys, but it sounds really. Hold on, is it picking up with the right microphone? Might hear a quick click. I don't think it's. Oh, you might hear a little bit of tapping. I'm just trying to make sure it's at the right microphone. Okay, does that sound much better? Let's test. Hopefully that tapping wasn't horrific. Sound much better? Yeah. So I have like multiple microphones plugged in. Hold on, I got multiple microphones plugged in. Well, I've got an inbuilt microphone. Whoop. And I think it wants to default, and I just have it on the set to default. But sometimes I think when I put that when I get ready for the stream, it defaults back to the inbuilt microphone. So if it sounded kind of boxy, that may have been it. That, or it was just whatever slowing the computer down a little bit. Is bitrate gonna get any better? Fortunately, I don't think it will. I think we're gonna. I think we might have a bit of a slow start here. So if we can get past this. Oh, you know what? I found out what the problem is. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oop. And like magic, that should be all fixed up. How are you guys doing, by the way? Oop. All right, we're back. It should be a lot better now. Looks like it's going a lot smoother. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it. See, this thing feels like. Oh, hold on. Not quite yet. Hold on, I thought I already got it plugged. There we go. That should be much better. Ah, yeah, it's running better now. Hold on. Okay, so that's a lot better. So the bitrate should be a lot better now. Yeah, I think it. Oop, I got my Steam overlay going over the thing too. I realized. 5 minutes in. Whoop. 1 second. Have you guys look at Notepad for a second. Enjoy the Notepad realm for a second. If I remember where Notepad was. Oh, game capture Notepad. You guys see Notepad? I don't know if you guys see Notepad. Oh man, I'm going real loud. It might be just black. I don't know. I might not be picking up Notepad. Hold on, let me just turn off my Steam overlay. There we go. So that way we don't have to worry about that. We are back up, ready to go. There we go. All right, we're back ready to go. Let's go ahead and start moving. Let's get these guys out and ready. We got load here to go get stuff. We got Griffin. We gotta move them. We call it. We gotta move with the recruits we got to the to another city, because we've gone to. There should be one right around here that might have some more slaves we can free. So we're gonna just pick up everybody and run there if we can, as long as no one's injured too badly. No one's injured too badly. We're just gonna run there because I don't think the slave shop here had anybody. So we're just gonna run straight over into here. Well, first everybody get together. But yeah, I don't know for any of you guys just coming in, we got a first clip that I was just checking before we started, which was pretty funny. I'm very happy it was actually kind of a fun one. Because this is the hold on. This is the slave shop, and I think that there's no one here to free. If I remember last time we entered. Nope, no one to free. Now, there are people we could recruit, but recruits are going to cost a lot of money. We can always come back for recruits. It's not going to cost a lot of money to just go and check if there's any slaves we can free. Because worst case scenario, we can actually sneak and free them if we can't buy their freedom. Also, a lot of the recruits here, if I remember correctly, are like Hiver and other ones, and we want to mostly stick to Greenlanders to keep our hold on, to keep our kind of Okranite theme going. However, kind of having like an Ottoman, kind of how the Ottomans had the Janissaries, we could do something similar with the our Okranite missionaries here, and have kind of like a similar style core of basically convertees. Whoop, oh, hold on. What is that? Is that a noble? That is a noble. You'll get far away from him. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's going to attack us. This is what I did not want to have happen. Oh, that's worst case scenario. The good thing is he's got to stop to aim that thing. Which will mean he'll stop and then shoot and very likely miss. So we should be able to keep our distance from him. Someone's not running at the same speed. I figured they weren't. I think it's Plant, probably. It's outrunning everybody. I think it's out over here. City we want to get to. All over in this way. They should stop following us pretty soon, I imagine. Oh, hang! Better hope we got we got some bribe money to survive this place. Who's saying that? Benji. So, let's go ahead. We don't have really a lot of bribe money, but we'll do. We'll do. Oh, okay, those nobles left us alone. We're here to free a bunch of their a bunch of their slaves to join them to our cause. Is a little bit of half fodder, half hopefully going to stick around long enough to get them leveled up, because we need to go back into the swamp and reclaim Raptor's, which originally was Raptor's glory. These Raptors helped us take it, but then soon became Raptor's curse when they came in the dozens and just absolutely annihilated a bunch of us. We went down we went to half. We had 2 whole bars and we went to half the size. So we're down to Dr. Chung. Everyone past them are new, and we're trying to get back to the original size we were at. We have some survivors. We have some survivors that are maimed, but as Okranites, we're not going to really be able to help them with prosthetics. So we're going to have to make do with whatever we can. Samurai Scouts, okay, they should leave us alone. That's the good thing about if you're getting chased by a crossbow user. They're going to constantly stop to have to aim, especially if they have a... I think it's somewhere in this region. I really hope I'm not dramatically missing it. I'm pretty sure it's down in here. Oop. But I want to free... I want to get mostly, if I can... slaves that we bought their freedom in order to kind of add them to the cause. I feel like that'd be kind of a fun story to see how they survive the swamp. You get recruits, but recruits are gonna be 3 times more expensive. Oop. Trader's Edge. Ah, there we go. Here's Hang. I'm pretty sure that thing's gonna leave us alone. Ah, yeah, that's right. It knows better than mess with us now. Too many of us. Oh. This is going to get its friends. Which I hope not. So we want to go in here, and there should be a slave shop somewhere that we can free people from. Because most every United Cities place is going to have a slave shop. However, there could be possibly no slave shop here, because it's the... But it is the trader's capital, so... And they're really connected with the slavers, so I'd be surprised if there wasn't. It's been a while since I've been to here, so... Everybody run in the center of town. Medic up. I think someone's hurt. I don't know how. I don't think we got in a fight. Unless the guy actually did shoot and hit somebody. Which would be pretty impressive. He did really get to test out that crossbow, he did. You know what? There might not actually be a slave shop. Weird, funny enough, there might actually not be one in this. Oh, no, never mind. Hold on, here we go. In almost every United Cities, you can be sure that you're going to find one. Every United Cities city. Let's run in with load. Okay, let's see who we can free. Oh, we got a bunch of options now. We got a bunch of people we can free. Now, they're not going to guarantee join us. And actually, they're going to have some pretty rough stats. Let's save the two top people. And see if either of them will decide to join our cause. Molly did. Okay, good. So pretty much a 50-50. But that's a recruit at 1/3 of the cost. It's still a recruit at not quite 1/3 of the cost, 2/3 of the cost for one recruit. Which in hindsight is pretty alright. Now their statistics are going to be pretty rough. But that'll do for the moment. Oh, let's go ahead and sell the mercenary plate at a bar. Unless it's almost day. It's actually about to be day. We can wait for a little bit. How we're doing on food supplies? We're doing alright on food supplies. I think that once we liberate the last bit of people here, I don't know if we'll just try to go with a limited number. Oh, there's another outlaw farmer. We might just decide to go with what we have. Or go back to bad teeth at least. And start working on these guys, making them into something useful. Because their stats are pretty bad at the moment. Because I could stick around for a lot of the recruits, but it's going to be a lot of money depending on some of them though. Whoa, what's that? Haruto. I don't think I've ever talked to Haruto. Never mind. I don't think they're trying to talk to us. I think they want to talk to Saru? Okay. Trade? Okay, they're just a trader. They're just a trader. That was weird that they really didn't like the other guy. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me try again. Load. No, I'll trade with them too. I'll fence that. Oh, let's get those off of them. They'll carry the shackles to get some strength though. Who's got some stuff to sell? Okay. Jewel has some stuff to sell. Whoop. Let's see. I think that we got, let's see what we got here. Whoops. I'm clicking everywhere but the thing. Hold on. Got messed up my, oh, there we go. Alright, so let's try to get back to Bad Teeth, I think. Oh, no, we just got more money, so we can try to free another person. So let's have Load try to free that last... Let's try to save Dirt. Did Dirt join us? No, Dirt just really appreciated what we did for him. And then, we call it. Enjoyed his freedom. Well, that's fine. We're just heavily implying we'd like them to join us. We're not. It's not required. Let's get everybody to run back. Okay, let's go ahead and run back to Bad Teeth for at least a little while. I think back in Bad Teeth we'll have possibly some mercenaries to come with us this time. And instead of saying to guard our base initially, I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna tell them to guard us, and that way and then wait until the contract ends, and then ask them to guard the base afterwards. Oh, uh-oh. You said nobody move. Okay, that worked. Let's run to Okran Shield. Yeah. I don't know how fast our fastest person is. We should have... We're not quite where we wanted to be people-wise, but we should have a good amount of people. Food-wise, we're doing alright, too. We got, dried meat going alright. We got a whole bunch of stuff going alright, it seems like. Dried meat takes up a lot of space, but it's probably the best for if you're actually just trying to have the most efficient cost. Dried meat is going to be the best cost for cost for nutrition than most things, since it's under 100, and it gives you 15 NU, and most things are 10 per NU. So 15 would be 150 if it was 10 times, but instead it's only cost half that. So it's got probably the most efficient nutrition Actually, this is actually now we're running past a pretty interesting place in the Kenshi map. There's there's a obedience, which is one place I hope to show you guys at one time, but then there's this place here, which if we just pause for a second, I'm kind of curious what this thing is. I imagine for Kenshi 2 it'd be nice to see if we can ever find out what in the world this thing was. That thing's huge. I don't think we'd even be able to fight something like that size. That's absolutely massive. Now the question is, what could that even have been? Okay, decided to leave us alone. Oh, tons of skimmers over there, but they're already fighting somebody. Let's go ahead and get to... We're pretty much on our way to Okran Shield. We might be able to recruit some people from Mongrel has a few unique people we could get. We could go to Mongrel. Now, Mongrel's infamous for a particular favored recruit. But I don't think we're going to get... If we run into Beep, we're probably not going to get Beep. Just because he wouldn't... I don't think he'd really kind of fit the feel we're going for this group. However, I think they have Shrike, I want to say? Shrike? I might be getting the name wrong there, which we could get. Shrike and I think Infinite Wingwang. Infinite Wingwang, I think, is there. Which would be fun to get. However, I think we'll need some money. You can talk them down in price, but I'm not sure exactly how far again. Ooh. Let's just run. Good thing is most everyone we have has the Holy Nation book, so we shouldn't have any problems. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, I understand. Show me your gear. Okay. It's funny. I wonder if the chance to bribe is always random, or if it's always there, and I just never really noticed it. Now, athletics should be really high for some of the people we just got because we've been running them pretty much across the map with no weight, with very little weight at least. So they should get some at least decent athletics. So we also want to change to pole arms, which is another thing that we're going to want to do, but it's going to be kind of hard to do that. It's going to be kind of hard to do that without actually making them ourselves, because now they will sell them at Mongrel, which is another reason why I'm thinking about running toward Mongrel, because it's pretty close to Holy Nation territory. And we could get pretty fast, and we don't have to run everyone in. We could just run in some people with backpacks, and everyone else stay in Bat Teeth. It's going to be a dangerous run, but anyone who can run more than 20 miles per hour is pretty much safe. If I remember correctly, it's about 20 miles per hour is the speed you want to run. But I think what we need to do is work on our money. We need to work on our money so that we can kind of rebuild our economic base, because right now we're kind of running around with just pocket change. We have enough cats to make like a small cat dispensary. We call it a little cat adoption agency, but we don't have enough cats to create a zoo, so to speak. I love the fact that they're named cats, because now I'm thinking like everyone's running around with literal bags of cats. I think it's relevant. I think that the lore reason why is because of the city of Catan and Bad Cat. I think that's called, or Dead Cat. Dead Cat and Catan. Pretty sure that has something to do with the currency name. Turn here. We should be double checking our retirees though, which would be fun. At least we don't have to worry about... Now, we don't have nearly as many injured people on active duty right now. So we do have that going in our favor. Oh, everyone's going for food. We do also need to probably refill the food. But let's go ahead and set everybody up to doing their jobs. Everyone should be able to return to their jobs. In fact, hold on. Everybody, job's back on. Now, I think Load lost his job. So we need to watch where Griffin's going because he was working at the same mine as Griffin was, if I remember correctly. And we should be able to get a good amount of money. Ooh. Leave it. She's not. What's going on? For who? Wait. She won't make it far in the outlands. What are they talking about? What in the world is he doing? Who's the pal? He's bounty hunting. Hold on. Does someone have a bounty? Hold on 1 second. Does someone have a bounty? Someone's got a bounty. They gotta let me know. No, I don't think anyone has a bounty. I don't know. Oh, no. They're in the barrack. Oh, no. They're not in the barracks. What's going on? I don't know. What's going on there? Oh, why is he just so constantly running back? Is he finishing copper that quickly? Or maybe he's not operating on... He's just hauling other people's copper. Hold on. How about that? And then have Load do that one as well. There we go. I think that fixed it. He was having something weird go on because since we switched a lot of their stuff earlier. Why is he running back again? Oh, he's eating. He's got to eat. That's why. Let's get our money engine working again. And we also need what we need to do with these new guys is train them up. Now we have the perfect place to train them right here. So plant yourself there. Molly, go over there, and Jewel, go over there. Okay, so we don't have enough room for everybody, but that'll do for the moment. Now we don't have gear for everybody, so that's another thing that we need more money for. Now, Jules also carrying a backpack, a wooden backpack, which we need to decide if we want to leave it on them or not. I think that they might carry materials. While he's carrying food. He's not carrying any food now, though. He'd probably put it all up. They'll automatically put their food up if they're by a food barrel. I'm gonna actually try to get him to, because it's about to be daylight. I'm gonna use that daylight to get him to sell some stuff. Pretty much merchants restock their wallet basically every 24 hours. So take advantage of daylight. Ah, he put it back. He put it up before he told him to run away. I should turn off jobs while I do that. Okay, there we go. Actually, you could sell it. He probably doesn't have too much that he can sell it to just these bars. Places like Bad Teeth is arguably one of the best money-making places. Just because it has so many bars. Any place with a lot of bars and a lot of shops. Bad Teeth is particularly good because I think it has because it has an armor shop, which if you're trying to just get armored up, it's a good one to do. Capitals are also typically pretty good. Okay, yeah, he's out of money. But we can buy the food from him, and then we're good. Oh, out of money again. Oh, actually, that one is pretty cost-effective. Cook vegetables. Are these heavy mercenaries? No, they're caravan guards. I was going to say, typically, human mercenaries are never that well armored. It's going to be very happy there for a second. But I was going to say, we could get some pretty good human mercenaries. Okay, let's go ahead and run into here, too. Move that book up here. We don't want to get anything shoddy. We want to go for standard across the board. Masked helmet, high grade though. A tin can. We could technically kind of stick with tin cans too. I prefer the masked helmet because of the doesn't give the negative to dodge skill. But it's not a bad option. It's a little bit more durable. So maybe mixing it up a little bit, we'll see if maybe the tin can's more practical. It won't affect these newer people who have low dodge skills anyway, all that negatively. Oop. Yeah, I accidentally caused Plant to come off the training. There you go. Okay, so load, go ahead, distribute the gear, trade. Would give. Now they have a topper, which is a really nice weapon. Unfortunately, it's a really terrible topper. Let's go ahead, give Molly here. I realize most people are going to have helmets before they have anything else. There we go. And we'll work on the other armor. Leg armor is going to be a little bit rougher in this place to get. We really only have the option of boots to offer them. In fact, did they have any good boots? Drifter's boots. Not exactly the kind we typically use, though. Chain shirt, maybe. Might go with a standard chain shirt. Oh, it's a little past our budget, though. So we'll wait. No rush at the moment. He is selling a good amount of weapons. I think we sold him those weapons, though. Now, this place, I believe, has a weapon shop, too, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since we've been here. Yep, so that's one of the best parts about here. Let's actually see if we can buy one of our new people a actual hacker. Or a polearm, because we do want to switch to polearms. We're going to actually have probably a lot of people have short cleavers. And then use the... and then buy polearms from Mongrel for the main hand. So that way we can still keep a kind of a cleaver backup for robots. If we happen to run into them, any skeletons. And then we'll have the polearm just in case. Alright, we'll stick with that. Let's go ahead and give that to one of our newbies. Martial arts can be fun, but unless you have the gear to gear early on to make sure they don't absolutely tear up their fists, it's oftentimes just not worth it. Oh, I accidentally give. Well, that's a refitted blade, and that one of the one's a refitted blade, so the same thing. So we got a nice crew working on all this. Load will have to go. Like these guys are gonna have to kind of. Oh, actually, you know what? These guys can actually do something too. Not Streak though. Just Stoke, Haruto, and Saru. Well, actually, I think they only have two, don't they? Let's get rid of Stoke. I think has enough melee attack, so no. He has 4. They have 9. Okay, hold on. That's a rank. Let's switch these 3 because they're gonna have pretty terrible combat skills, or At least... Oh, no, they actually have pretty good ones. Who's got 4 at least? Who is the 4 combat skill? Hiroto, go to the Thieves' Tower. Because the Thieves' Tower will have some gear. Oh, do they have... I forgot if they... I may have forgotten they don't have a Thieves' Tower here, do they? So we'll wait there. If they had a Thieves' Tower, then we could have used that for free practice. But we'll just have to... We'll have to wait our turn. For the moment. We actually throw some more people into mining. Throw his job back on. So we can get some money faster. Or let's have someone maybe even replace Load. Yeah, Load, you stop mining. You're the leader. You're not gonna do any of this grunt work. Let's have... I don't know what those 2 bottom things are. So I'm gonna just have them stop doing it. Oh, Load's just running for food. Let's have someone who's not mining. Streak. Streak's not training either, so work there. Thoke. Okay, you both are mining there. There should be even one closer. Thoke, you're gonna mine there and go to copper resource area here. Bad Teeth also has so much copper resource. If you have a lot of people, Bad Teeth turns from a relatively bad option because of the poor copper value, like the poor copper, like a kind of, it's not the, it's to some degree it's random. I believe if you start a new game, the copper quality can vary, but I've noticed it oftentimes is pretty poor here. That could be just my luck. But it can make this place into a really good, large-scale mining operation location because of all the stores and just all the nearby materials. And so Load, we're going to have him, in the meanwhile, just check on all this stuff. We'll just sell everything the moment he gets it. To anyone he can sell it to. Oh yeah, we already bought a lot from them. So let's go to this next bar. The daylight merchants are better though because I think they have 25,000. Bars only have a much smaller amount of on-hand cash. But we can pretty much buy every store out a day. We have everyone mining like we do. Let's also turn off jobs so he doesn't go throwing back everything as soon as he gets it. Let's run to... I think this bar had a little bit of money left. Let's go ahead and sell what we can. And once we, hold on, there we go. Oop. Can't afford it? Okay, never mind. Let's go here. Let's sell what we can. I don't think that, I'm not sure if the entire overlay shows up if I try. Hold on. Let's see if the overlay comes up. I think it's like the little thing on the bottom that tells me if someone's starting to play comes up. Oh no, it does. Yep, the whole overlay comes up. I had stopped that. I don't know why it's doing it now. Okay. I do like how we recustomized our little base here, though. Oh, and let's get Batai back in the bed. He's crawled out of his bed. Go ahead, back up, Batai. Again, you guys have done enough. Go ahead, take a break. Everyone else, dude, everyone who's not doing something right now needs to be on a chair. So we know they're not doing anything. You guys are all training, that's fine. They're all working. So it's really just Saru and Load. He's going to be carrying all the stuff. It's a shame we lost Swift. Oh no, do we not? No, Swift's still around. She can actually, she's absolutely a monster when it comes to research. So we could still make use of her. She can kind of come out of retirement to help us research a bit. And someone actually, and you guys have been telling me not to forget books, which is a real shame because I know I did just forget books. But we're not going to worry about research for the moment. I think we already got crossbows, didn't we? We did not. We can go to Blister Hill to get them. We can get Blister Hill to get them. We were there mostly to recruit, so we'll worry about the books later. Kind of funny seeing it like this because we just got like someone like a gas mask sitting next to and we're caught sitting inside waiting for when they can use the training equipment. Always get fun little what's worse is now it comes up pretty much after every, let's see, every time I press shift for some reason it thinks I've also pressed tab. I don't think that was happening in the other videos. Maybe I just wasn't noticing it happening in the other videos. I think this was the first time I started getting back to having that happen. It happened like a long time ago in old videos, like very old videos. But I didn't think it happened since a while back at least. Let's go ahead and let's not get the chain shirt. Well, combat speed effect isn't that bad. Dexterity effect isn't all that bad considering we're not really a dexterity team. I guess I could make use of it. Yeah, let's find someone we can give that to. Let's give it to Stone. He's the first guy we have that doesn't have a some kind of armor. Zim has a turtleneck if I remember correctly. Which is a high grade leather turtleneck, so I don't want to ruin that for him. Whoop, took his pants. I didn't mean to pants you, Stone. That was not my intention. Okay, there we go. That must have been awkward. Just someone run up, take your pants, and then just redress you in the middle of the desert. Go ahead and just sell off to one of these bars that shirt. Or actually, hold on. Does one of our retirees now have a shirt? They all have shirts. Okay, so never mind. Some of them don't have pants, but shirt they all have. And that was originally a slave trader shirt that we took. Okay. Let's think of where we're going to go from here. Maybe we can go to... We're caught. Oh no, we have to just wait for money. We're just waiting for money. I think we're just gonna wait for money. But we can run. Whoa, hold on, off limits. We're going to the wrong place. Maybe I have load mine a little. There's another mine around anywhere to help out. As the news people's laboring starts going up, we're gonna be getting this filled up much faster. Right now, it's kind of mediocre. Right now it's just mediocre at best because of the, let's run to the last bar. Give the other ones some time. Because at night especially, unless we give them all torches, their laboring gets about halved. I don't know if it's exactly half, but somewhere approximately around it. Maybe a third. Somewhere between a third and a half. Shinobi Thieves in here like us now. Because we bought in. Let's run back up here. Now we could get another animal. We could get another animal to kind of fill the ranks a little bit too. And we know which one to get this time. Because we got the wrong type of bull before. We need to get the wild bull, not the domesticated bull. Or the bull with the horns, not the one without the horns. The one without the horns might be better for fighting. Because of its without the horns it can hit heavier targets. But its max speed is lower. At least when I test my other save. Unless there was an update and it just didn't affect my other save yet. Oh, we also need to get a rusty sink done. Or we call maybe iron plates for. We do need to make an actual, like, I've been holding out on actually building a true smithy or any crafting area until we get our base back. But it does kind of hinder our progress a little bit. Because we can get all the money in the world, but we're limited on how good of the stuff we can get. Hey, who's fighting in here and why? Escape servant. Probably wasn't the smartest idea for him to come in here. Oh, he probably was imprisoned. He's probably imprisoned in the first place. Okay, that's probably what happened. Oh, more people fighting. I don't want to mess with our relationships with anybody, so I'm going to kind of stick here. Kind of watch what happens. In fact, I actually might even heal some of them. Just because I know that since we're trying to play the middleman Okranite here, we're trying to have all the Okranite factions like us, including the Flotsam. I think that we want the outlaws to like us as well. Now, funny enough, we could take their pants, but it would probably recognize as stolen. I'm guessing. Because then we could really look like, because that's the pants that they wear. Is the Stout Hessian. That's what it's called. He's got a bounty on him, but I don't think that's a proper police station up here. This is a barracks. They'll get angry for me running in there. We got a little temple in here. I don't know if many of you have seen the inside of these. So we'll do a little quick look. Sometimes, normally there's like a NPC priest. He kind of hangs out. At least in the capital one. Either way, let's go to the... We might actually do a quick run toward... Drowned Ruins, we can't really take advantage of because of just the nature of who's there. It's kind of weird for us to work with. I think it's just try to make as much money as possible. Just fast forward it and wait for at least a little while to get everybody more Holy Nation gear. Have them train up. Anyone here already reached 15? No one's reached 15 yet. Now that's not gonna, I don't think, gonna help any negative defense. Weirdly enough, no one has negative defense. Maybe the negative stat went away. Now, everyone's really good at hackers. I think the only problem is once we switch to polearms as a primary down there, I might have some trouble there. Lode's got a backpack which is a little bit too not wide enough for polearms. Griffin does have a backpack wide enough for polearms. So you may even just use Griffin or switch his backpack. And have whoever go to Mongrel and buy up a bunch of polearms for everyone to use.
Because the problem is that hackers have a negative 10% against animals, and raptors are going to absolutely rip us a new one every time we go in. Unless we go in with some kind of plan. I don't think there's any hacker that's going to really help us against animals. Even blunt weapons are going to be bad against animals. Because if you can see the Paladin's Cross sitting here, it's got a huge bonus against robots. Terrible against humans and animals. Or worse. Humans with heavy armor, it actually could do good against. Go ahead. I think they're about done. Now the good thing is we do have an experienced crew on the top rung, so they should be able to kind of make up for the lack of anyone else's combat experience. We still got a while. How are we doing on resource? We're still getting resources pretty slow. I want everyone at least to have a hacker sidearm. Let's go ahead and run back to the weapon shop. Because we'll have the most money. Or actually armor shop, because we need to get more chest plates. And again, we're going to try to stick to standard at the moment. So we have a few people with high, but we're going to mostly try to stick to standard. Just cost and time wise. Because it costs pretty much double to go up to high. I mean, it does give a pretty big boost. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty big boost. But in order to get everyone high ranked standard, high ranked chest plates is gonna take a long time. Whereas I can get two standard ones right here. There we go. And still have money for, technically, high-grade plated long boots. I mean, that's dirt cheap, now I think about it. High-grade plated long boots. So I'll take that, actually. Because 2,000 is not expensive, really. And we'll actually, since he has high gear, high-rated gear, and he is kind of the leader of the group, we will actually kind of splurge a little bit on his stuff. And then we'll give someone else the standard. We go down the totem pole gear-wise. So for the shoes, and so who do we go and give the shoes and armor? Who doesn't have any shoes of armor? Streak. Okay, so Streak, you're going to be getting a whole new set of clothes. And they also should level up their strength from running with the materials and running with all the heavier armor on. So you should get used to having to wear plated long boots. There you go. And we'll pass their gear down along the line. I think that's all we need to give them. They have a guardless katana as their sidearm. So we need to remember that. We'll probably not replace any. We'll probably give people who don't have any real weapons first. Weapons, and then work from there. Because there's a lot of people with pretty bad weapons. Alright, so who's after them? They have armor, but it's faction armor, so let's trade with them. Let's give him this armor. Now, he has speedy shoes, but hold on. That's faction armor one, so we don't want him to have any of the faction armor stuff if we can help it. Wait, hold on. Did we not give Streak armor? Oh yeah, we bought two. I forgot. So Thoke gets armor too. Your lucky day, Thoke. You get armor as well. Trade. Just give us all this back. Pants-wise, I think you're a little out of luck. You might go pantsless for just a little while longer. What's the best one you got? Mid-grade salvage? Okay, we'll sell all that. at the armor shop. Alright, let's go ahead and sell the mercenary plate. All those. Long boots. They don't really care about the fact that it's Manhunter because Manhunters aren't friends with them. Oh, Hiroto does need some gear. Hold on. And that gear, that one thing there isn't stolen. So let's trade that. I think I did sell the shoes though, which would have been fun to keep and give to Hiroto, but he's got shoes anyway. I'll be a little worse. Trade. So you're the new Hiroto. Hopefully your namesake, the person you shared a name with, you have a better experience than what he had. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell the rest of that stuff here because they have the higher money pool. Also, take advantage of anyone you've sold stuff to because they're going to have a little more money until the next day, at least. Alright, so they're still training over here. You want to already get to 15 and it's just saying that you're waiting? I think it's just, no, you're at 14. So that all of these guys are going to be at 14. So it's going to take them a while to get to 15. Go ahead and get the rest of these materials and sell them a little bit. Might be able to buy one weapon before the weapon shop closes. And then we'll have them work overnight. It's funny, I feel like even with more people mining, I guess because we were mining with a lot of people earlier when we had the more people anyway. So your wares. Oh, another Paladin's Cross, which could be good. A part of me wants to keep buying those because that's technically really thematic for them. Does a flesh cleaver hurt animals? No, they're good against humans though. Armor penetration, they're short though. That's the big problem with these. They're actually not as good against robots. I think the doctor had one, so I think we might have Dr. Chung specialize in a flesh cleaver. It would be kind of funny to have the doctor do that too. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have the doctor have a kind of fun weapon. Now this one doesn't have the negative against humans that this one does, so we might want to stick maybe with some long cleavers. Kind of mix in some long cleavers in. Now it doesn't have the defense bonus, but people are low level, that will help them level up a little bit quicker. So let's go ahead and get some refitted blades in there. Or a refitted blade one. Now, that's not going to work for... I'll show you what I mean by that. The problem with Load having that is he's only got one arm, so he's going to want to always favor his short cleaver. So we want to give it to someone who doesn't have a main weapon. So that would be... Well, for one, let's trade Dr. Chung's weapon. Is Dr. Chung not working? Oh, he is. And trade with Dr. Chung again. I think he's running, that's why we're having to catch up to him. Trade with Dr. Chung. Oh, yeah, he is running. He's running by us. Hold on. Trade with Dr. Chung. Go on, stop, Dr. Chung, for just a second. Okay, there we go. We want to give you the flesh cleaver and have you use that as your primary weapon. It will be funny because you're a doctor. Oh, I dropped it. There we go. Okay, so pick up that long cleaver. Can't pick it up. Oh no. Who can pick it up? Who's got no weapon? Streak. Okay, perfect. Streak, you go pick it up. There you go. Now you have primary weapon. And then we can give Thoke an actual primary weapon. Throw that into secondary. And trade with him to give him a true primary weapon for the moment, which is a long which will be a long cleaver. It's also, suffice it to say, a little longer than the other one, so it should have a good reach. If we don't end up getting pole arms situated. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna maybe have like a little armory inside, and then once we get there, switch to the pole arms. I might just go there and then make pole arms there, at a smithy. Because that might be easier. Is just to get some technology and build it there. Around here, we can actually make use of it. And just run around a little bit. All right, I think that's. I'll wrap it up for today. I'll wrap it up for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. We had a little bit. We were basically crawling our way kind of back to where we were. We will try to get everyone to 15 melee attacks probably before we head all the way back. Spiders are going to be a bit rough, but we're going to have less trouble with them because of the walls. The only problem is going to be we might even just destroy the farms. I might just clear them out and just go, well, we'll just have to bring food kind of thing. Because the farms, just raptors are going to come in, kicking and screaming every moment, if there's a farm. Unless we can get a building finished. If we can get a building finished, then we can run in there, lock the door, and just let them eat and then run away. And then I imagine we can probably manage to keep everyone inside for long enough. And just wait for the raptors to leave. I think maybe that's our priority next time. Is when we get in to kind of hide inside with the raptors and move on that way. Because the bandits we can take. We can take bandits. We just can't take the raptors. In fact, most of the time we were getting the bandits to have to run away a lot. So, thank you for watching. Hope you guys had a good one. Felt really good because today was the first day when I started coming in. I saw that we had a clip, so that was fun. And thanks for watching. All right, see you guys later. All right, bye.